It was 2 weeks to Christmas, and Mr. John's house buzzed with excitement. His children eagerly anticipated their annual trip to the village, a tradition they cherished for its fresh air, big trees, and playful cousins. But this year, danger lurked ahead, unbeknownst to them. Mr. John's wife, was busy packing and preparing for the journey. She always ensured everything was ready days in advance. But one thing troubled her. Mr. John never prayed. "John, let's pray for just 2 minutes," she pleaded as she folded clothes. He dismissed her, laughing. "God knows we're traveling. He doesn't need reminders to protect us." Sighed, her heart heavy. Even the children had started mimicking their father, grumbling about her daily prayers. Yet she persisted, silently praying for their safety. One evening, as Mr. John drove home, he encountered an old woman by the roadside. She asked for a ride, and he obliged. During the journey, she warned him, "Do not travel to the village this Christmas. If you must, pray and fast. Danger awaits." Mr. John laughed it off, dismissing her as superstitious. The old woman's solemn expression lingered in his mind, but he convinced himself nothing would happen. 2 days before Christmas, the family prepared to leave. Yu urged everyone to pray, but Mr. John refused, mocking her. As he tried to start the car, it wouldn't budge. The mechanic declared the engine had knocked, leaving them stranded. Frustrated, Mr. John decided to take a commercial bus instead. Yu hesitated, sensing danger, but he insisted. Unbeknownst to them, Mr. John's stepmother, Mama Maka, had grown bitter over their yearly visits. Consumed by jealousy, she conspired with village witches to curse the family. They performed a ritual declaring they will not reach the village alive. On the journey, prayed silently as the bus sped along. Suddenly, the driver shouted, "The brakes aren't working!" Panic erupted as the bus swerved uncontrollably. Cried out, "Lord, save us!" The bus collided with a tanker, and the world went silent. Miraculously, and her children emerged unscathed, as if an invisible hand had shielded them. Mr. John, however, suffered severe injuries, losing his legs. At the hospital, the old woman reappeared, revealing Mama Maka's evil plot. "Your wife's prayers saved your family," she said. "Never underestimate the power of prayer." Mr. John broke down, realizing his folly. From that day, he became a man of faith, leading his family in daily prayers. They never returned to the village for Christmas, but years later, after Mama Amaka's death, Mr. John visited with a humble heart. The story spread, teaching many the importance of prayer, humility, and vigilance against envy. It reminded all that faith is the strongest shield against unseen dangers.